salute, General, Iro, Musa, etiquette. I'm affectionately referred to as General Etiquette, and I wanted to talk to y'all about something I saw today. So earlier, I was watching somebody's story and I saw a post from Tyrese. Now, ultimately, he was promoting a movie called Black and Blue. The premise of this movie, as I understand it, is that there's a black woman who's a police officer. On her body cam, she witnesses a group of white cops doing something illegal, and herein lies the question of, right, do you tell the truth no matter what, or do you protect that coded wall of silence, right? So then the movie's playing out. But before that, he prefaced his promotion for the movie with asking, how many more slave movies are they gonna make? How many more nannies, butlers, and stereotypical roles representing the peculiar institution, i.e. slavery, and the antebellum South, right? Reconstruction and all the other things, time periods that depicted us, in ways such as those. So from there, it led me to really ask myself, apologies, right? So it led me to really ask myself, do I want to see more movies like that? And the truth is, the truth should never stop being told, right? So one, we have to stop referring to people as slaves, right? When I was taking Africana studies, one of my professors, Dr. Ernest Lee Gibson III, one of the first things that he said was, right, the people were enslaved people, right? They weren't slaves, they were people, enslaved people. What I think is, I think we need more of the truth, but we need different perspectives. What I'd like to see is, I'd like to see more movies representing the consciousness of the enslaved people. I'd like to see more movies that talk about roundtables, right? These are people with cognition going through a predicament that we can't even fathom because we don't even have the full truths about the atrocities that took place. But like, what was the thought process of the people in this predicament, right? Some of these people extremely intelligent, right? A lot of these people brighter than we could ever imagine. Why? Because the normal narrative of slaves was that there were these mindless, brainless people just marching around being whipped and doing what they were told to do. That's not necessarily the case. Can we, some black creators, right? So this is my call to you. Can we get some slave narratives that talked about planning stages, even failed rebellions, right? But can we see people who were enslaved operating from a place of consciousness? Can we understand what was going through the minds of these people while they were going through many of these atrocities? That's the narratives that I'd like to see. So I do think it's important that we keep telling the truth, but let's tell the truth from different perspectives, because what we need, in my humble opinion, are just more diverse expressions of blackness. That's part of the issues we have as a people, is that blackness has to look one way, have to look a particular way. Can we get some more diverse expressions of blackness? So in that, I just wanted to address that real quick. I thought that was an interesting video that he made. I thought it was dope, and I wanted to respond to that, man. Y'all know how the law of attraction works. Whatever you put out there, you get 10 times over. Bless somebody today, love on somebody today, man. Just say something nice just cause. That's up the love, up the love. When you see me, say what's up, but I prefer you salute. General, Iro, Musa, etiquette.